Hello everyone, it's the Firefly Simmer here. Today I'm going to be talking about whether or not I think cars are coming to The Sims 4 on November 4th. The reason why I think cars are coming to The Sims 4 on November 4th is because the Sims team has announced on November 4th that they're going to do a huge update, and that November 4th will apparently be a big day for the Sims. Which I know they're doing bug fixes on November 4th, but it's like, why would they say that that particular update is going to be a big one and that it's going to be a big day for the Sims? They even told Simmers to mark their calendar for November 4th, which makes me think this isn't going to be any ordinary update. They're definitely going to be adding something big. The reason why I think that cars might be coming on November 4th is because at the Adventure Awaits gameplay trailer, at the very end of the trailer, you see a car drive by and honk its horn. Now, some people are going to say that it's just a coincidence, that it's not a hint at cars. I think that it is a hint at cars, because it would be one thing if they were to show a car driving past a lot, but the car didn't just drive past a lot, it honked the horn, and then that was the very last thing that we saw in that trailer. So I definitely think that that is a direct hint at cars coming, whether it's in a 2026 expansion pack or whether it's in the November 4th update. Some of you are probably thinking, why would they give us cars in a free update? Wouldn't that be something that they'd want to save for an expansion or a game pack? Maybe, but the reason why I think the cars are most likely coming in the update, in 2014 they gave us swimming pools in a free update. In 2017 they gave us toddlers in a free update. In 2023 they gave us infants in a free update. So I wouldn't be surprised if we get cars in a free update on November 4th as well. When you think about it, cars alone really don't have much gameplay to them, especially if your Sims aren't actually going to be able to drive them up and down the road. We all know Sims 4 doesn't have an open road, so they will most likely be using cars as kind of like a rabbit hole to travel places. Like you click on the car and then you'll be able to travel to whatever destination that you want. Most of the worlds in The Sims 4 don't even have roads on them where a car can go up and down the street. Some of the worlds in The Sims 4 do have roads. I can't really think off the top of my head which ones have roads, but I know at least some of them have roads. And maybe in those specific worlds, the cars will be able to go up and down the road if they add cars on November 4th, which I'm really hoping they do, and I kind of think they are. That would be a pretty exciting update to finally have cars, and hopefully they add like functioning garage doors as well. And hopefully they give us the option to customize the cars and not just be able to choose from a few swatches. I liked on The Sims 3 how they had a pattern wheel and a color wheel, and we could fully customize any object, including cars. I did some research on different types of car brands that they have out there, and the reason why I researched the different car brands is because I want to have an idea of what type of cars The Sims would include when they finally release cars in The Sims 4. So after doing research, I realized there are like a lot of different car brands and a lot of different types of cars, and they're constantly making new cars, I think, every day. So it's hard to get an exact number of car brands, but during my research, I saw that there are 12 different types of cars that are pretty popular. The SUV, the sedan, a truck, a coupe, van, hybrid, electric car, hatchback, luxury SUV, luxury car, sports car, and a convertible. So when EA finally does give us cars, those will most likely be the cars that are included in the update or in a new expansion pack. Some people might disagree and think that cars aren't coming on November 4th, but I really think they are, because the fact that they called this update a huge update, I mean, some people will say, oh, well, they're doing bug fixes, so that's probably why they're referring to it as a big update. Well, they've been doing bug fixes pretty much all year. I mean, 2025 alone, I think they've had like 5 updates already. But they're only referring to the one on November 4th as being a big one and apparently being a big day for The Sims 4. And not to mention, they mentioned new items coming with the update, and some people were like, oh, that's probably just new hairstyles, that's probably just a few new pieces of clothing, which it could be that, but like I said, they referred to it as a huge update, so that just makes you think that we are getting cars. And I really hope we do get cars, because to me, cars are long overdue on The Sims 4. Yeah, I know we don't have open worlds, so there won't really be many things that we could do with the cars, but hopefully they add some stuff for us to do. Like, even if it's a rabbit hole race car driving career, or a rabbit hole mechanic career, or adding a new car mechanic skill to The Sims 4, that alone will be something. Alright, that's all for today's video. Be sure to write in the comments section whether or not you think cars are coming to The Sims 4 on November 4th. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, subscribe if you want to see more Sims content, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.